Good.
Okay. Big boy. Please have a seat. Please have a seat. Please have a seat.
We are at this place, really exciting. Probably are like ninjas. They're really cool. Look, I'm watching.
Okay.
Ninja kids.
So in this tour, we're going to have Japanese history tour, and my name is
Oh, hello.
Hi. My name is Kakeru. No, my name is Kakeru, and I'm gonna be a tour guide today. Nice to meet you guys. Okay. So as we start, let me ask one question. Okay? How do you think a person can become a samurai? How do you think a person can become a samurai? What? Family, correct. So if you want to be a samurai, you have to be born in a samurai family, or to get married to a samurai, or to get adopted by a samurai family. So it is a family. But there's one exception here. Do you guys know what it is?
What?
One exception to win in war? Win in the war? No. To buy a ticket to this museum. Yeah, so you guys are all set right now, yeah? Okay, now let's go back to the beginning of Japanese history. In Japan, we have a couple of religions. And one of them called Shintoism. And in Shintoism, there is one very important god, Sangha. And her name is Amaterasu. And do you guys know the Japanese flag, right? Japanese flag, it's up in the middle. That is sun. And that's supposed to be her, Amaterasu. And we believe that one of the descendants, his name is Jinmu, he became first emperor of Japan. And when he passed away, his son takes him. And when he passed away, his son became new emperor. So he passed on more than 1,400 years. Same blood or same family. So it is the longest lasting imperial family in the world. Now, late 18th century, right? He said we moved the capital from Nara to Kyoto. And he also said we don't need armies. But we just gonna have 4 noble clans to protect me. And those 4 noble clans are the first samurai in Japan. They are the first samurai. And they look like this guy here. They were archers. They were samurai, but they didn't use katana or sword at the first time. But do you think those 4 noble clans got along? Not at all, right? No. They fought against each other a lot. And this guy here, he won the battle. His name is Minamoto no Yoritomo. And after he won the battle, he became first shogun in Japan. So he is the first shogun. Okay? Now, and this is how the feudal system started here. Can you see it?
Yes.
Now, who do you think had the power in this system?
The emperor.
Shogun.
Oh.
Yeah, shogun had the power. Above the shogun, there was emperor, but emperor had no power. It was just symbol or figurehead. And beyond the shogun, there is daimyo. Daimyo is the leader of each clan. And beyond the daimyo, there is samurai. And beyond the samurai, there is something called Ronin, they used to be samurai. And all the samurai has daimyo, leader, right? But if their daimyo, if their leader died, they lose their master. Right? So that's gonna be Ronin. How'd you know?
I can see in the bottom.
Oh, you just see it? No. Okay, but like you say, actually, ninja work as a farmer, as a fisherman, and also they work as a ninja, as a spy. And this is about the feudal system started around 1200s, okay? Now, if you look at this picture here in this picture, in 1274, one country came to Japan to invade. Do you know which country is it?
Portugal.
Close to China?
Um,
Mongolian,
oh.
yeah, Mongolian. They came to Japan to invade. By the way, have you guys checked the weather today? Weather, sunny, hot, super hot day, right? But Mongolian, they didn't check the weather. So they came to Japan during typhoon season. So they were destroyed by typhoon. 7 years later, they came back again. Do you think they learned their lesson? No, they didn't. So they came back again during typhoon season. So they were destroyed by typhoon twice. So some say, once are lucky, but twice God protected us. So that's why we call those two typhoons kamikaze. Kamikaze. Have you ever heard of it? Kamikaze? Yeah. Which means divine wind. Divine wind in Japanese. And this is when the kamikaze wars were born here. And if you look at the Mongolian here, the Mongolian at this time, they were so strong. They got the power. So they also got great leather armors. The Japanese at this time couldn't cut through the armors. So they needed better, sharper, stronger sword. And this is when those swords were born here. The oldest one is this wooden one. This is 700 years old. And if you look at this katana, it's something written. It says when it was made, and who made this sword, and who it was made for. So some like to another side. And sometimes they take this part and read them, and they were like, oh, I killed the wrong guy. So that's what happened at the time. Okay, now, here's one more question. This katana handle, is made from some animals, from under the water. Can you guess what animal? Shark. Shark. So they use shark skin or mandala skin for grip. And this is about the sword. Okay, this is about the sword. Now, around 1400s, the samurai, they started fighting against each other. And because of this battle, Shogun couldn't control them. Shogun couldn't control Japan. So in 1478, the Shogun system was collapsed. What happened if there was no Shogun? It's gonna be chaos, right? It was completely chaos for 130 years in Japan. The daimyo, they also started fighting against each other to become Shogun. So basically what daimyo did at the time was that each daimyo has their own area. And they fought against each other to get others' area. And if we get all the areas of Japan, you got all the areas of Japan, you can be Shogun. And that's why there are a lot of fights in Japan. I want you guys to, one more guess. Which one is the most expensive? Most expensive. Okay. I'll give you 3 hints. One, if it looks new, that's going to be expensive. Second, if it's detailed, that's going to be expensive. Third, if all the pairs are matching, no missing part, that's going to be expensive. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. All of them, okay? That last one, to purple. All of them. Hi, time's up.
It's like green one.
Now, who do you think this one is most expensive? Black one. Okay. Who do you think this one is most expensive? Okay. Now, what about this one? Okay. Now, who do you think this one?
Mine is just based on opinion.
Blue. No. How about this one?
No.
No? Okay. How about this one?
That one is.
No? The middle one. Okay.
Yeah, at least we
What about the last one? Last. Okay. The answer is, can I have drama, please? The answer is this green one.
Mine to pick that.
Got it.
So
Oh.
it looks
Hard
new,
decision.
and all the pairs are matching, and it's detailed. And if you look at this part, that's also detailed, right?
Yes.
And it will say if you want to wear this like full body set of samurai armors, it usually takes 30 minutes to put the armors on. Long time, and it's about the 20 kilograms for the full set. But that was a way lighter than the Western one at the time. The Western one was 30 kilograms, so that's a way lighter. And if you look at this mustache here, at this time everybody put the mustache. If they're in the battle, why do you think they have mustache? They have to put mustache.
They didn't want it to be recognized.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
At this time, from 12 years old, boy were sent to the battlefield. So if the enemy see young people, they will be targeted first, right? So that's why they put the mustache to hide their age or to hide who they are and to look older, to look scarier. So that's the meaning of mustache here. And then everybody has mustache. Okay. Now, okay, here. If you look at this TV up here, this is the Battle of Sekigahara. Happened in 1600. And this battle lasted just one day. Technically 8 hours. But 40,000 people died for 8 hours. So this is the broadest battle in Japanese history. And this is the last battle in warring states. This is because this guy, he won the battle. He was the one of the daimyo. His name is Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Yes.
After he won this battle, he got all the areas of Japan. So he became shogun. And he said, we moved the capital from Kyoto to tiny fishing village called Edo. Do you know what it's called today? Tokyo. Yeah. He moved the capital to the Tokyo, and he said, no more battle. We're gonna have peace. So this is the end of warring state, and now this is the beginning of Edo period. Can you move here? Okay, now samurai didn't wear the armors always, right? If they are not in the battle, they used to wear like this. We call it hakama. And if you look at the hairstyle, why do you think they have this hairstyle? Okay, correct. So, if you make this hairstyle, you can fit helmet, and also helmet is really heavy. So it's like 15 pounds, like 6 kilograms. So if you put helmet for a long time, it's gonna hurt and itchy and sweaty. So that's also why they made this hairstyle as a cushion for the helmet. And only samurai can have this hairstyle. So if you guys see this hairstyle on the street, you have to put your forehead in the ground for 10 seconds. Okay. To show your respect. If you don't do it, samurai is alright. He will slash you. Okay, so just be careful.
Be careful.
Okay? Okay, now, if you look at this katana here, the samurai at this time can carry two swords. One is very short sword here. We call it wakizashi. And they mainly use it for indoor fighting. Because at this time, the samurai average height was 150 centimeters, 5 feet. So the ceiling was low. Okay? That's why they needed short sword for indoor fighting. Also, do you know harakiri or seppuku? That's a suicide. If samurai betray their masters, or if they didn't follow the code of Bushido, they cut their berry by themselves to get honor back here. So that's what they did with short sword here. Now long sword. They mainly use it for outdoor fighting. And have you guys noticed that Japanese people walk on the left side on the street?
Yes.
Yeah. This came from the samurai style. Samurai style. Samurai style. All the samurai, they are forced to be right-handed. So they put the sword on the left side. Right? Like this. So imagine, if two samurai walk past, and if they walk on the right side, they're gonna hit the katana, right? So to avoid the trouble, they walk on the left side. So that's why we still walk on the left side of the street. And this is about the samurai around the Edo period. During the Edo period, we, in Japan, in 1639, Japan closed the border. And before that, we got a lot of like gangs from Portuguese or Bulgarians too. They came to Japan, but they closed the border. And now here, and here, and that's why we got a lot of traditional like artists or traditional sports at this time. For example, small or kabuki or ukiyo-e. Yeah, they are born in the Edo period. Okay, now we are in 1815. Japan closed the border for a long time, but one country came to Japan. We choose. Do you know which country is it? America. Yeah, America. So America, they came to Japan and they asked, please open the border. We want to have business with Japan. And the shogun suddenly opened the border. Why? Because America has the resources that Japan wanted, and also they have technology, steam engines, cannons. But Japan had no technology because they were isolated for a long time, right? So that's why they had to open the border to avoid that fight. But this creates some chaos in Japan. Some chaos. The samurais were divided into two groups. One is emperor side, and one is samurai side. So emperor at this side was him. His name is Meiji. And he got the power because America, they came to Japan and they followed the emperor side. And shogun, he knew he would lose if they fought against emperor American side, right? So he gave the power to him. And he got power and he said, no more samurai armors or no more samurai hairstyle. So this was the end of the samurai system. But do you think the samurai were happy about this? No, right? Not at all. They were angry. The angriest person, this guy. He looks angry, right? His name is Saigo Takamori. And he used to be a top commander of emperor. He was a emperor side, but he became as a leader of samurais. And he fought against emperor side. And he lost. Many of his men died. So he gathered his men, he said, we made a mistake. Japan doesn't need samurai anymore. So he told his guy, you guys can leave me, and you guys can follow the emperor side. And after this, he did seppuku. He got his buried. So that's why we call him his honorable samurai. He's honorable samurai, and he's the last samurai in Japan. And this will be about The Last Samurai. Have you watched it?
No, not yet.
You should check it out, okay?
Alright.
In the movie, the Tom Cruise came to Japan, right?
Yes.
But not Tom Cruise at the time. Instead of Tom Cruise, the French guy, they came to help him. Saigo. So that's the real story of the last samurai.
Okay.
And this is how the samurai system started and ended. Now, do you think the samurai still exist today? No. Do they exist now?
No, not at all. I didn't see
Yeah.
one.
In Japan, 3% of the Japanese population had the samurai blood in them. So family exists. But some of them don't know how to wear the armors, or some of them don't practice any martial arts, right? And nobody allows to carry the sword. Nobody allows to fight. So technically there is no samurai in Japan. But like I said before, you guys are samurai, right? Because you bought a ticket to this museum, right?
Yes.
So technically speaking, you guys are last samurai until next group arrives. This is the end of this tour. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. So if you want to take a photo, you can do that, okay? If you finish, we're gonna to have ninja experience next.
Oh,
Ninja.
yes.
Ninja. But the last one is
Love
still
ninjas.
going on, so we can have a seat or you can chill a little bit here. Okay.
Right. Ninja. We are ninja. Oh, I can see a full samurai now. He's very handsome. Very cool. A long time ago. It's like many different types of sword. He's very special. I think I love the ninjas. That's the history of it. Dad, should I? Dad, let's do a ninja fight. Dad, look. Oh, Dad, look.
That's a samurai, not a ninja.
I want to watch Shogun.
It's supposed to be. This is not what you used to. Who became a shogun?
I didn't know that. Like, no one could go to Japan. Like, they closed off the block for tourists, and like other people from like lots of countries, they were allowed to go to Japan. So they closed off the border, and like only the people that are in Japan were allowed to stay there because for them only. So they had to close off until the guy that went to America and solved everything right, and usually the samurai stopped. So the guy from America that solved the problem for the samurai to stop it. Now you're learning a history. Is it for how long the samurai lasted for?
No, well, no, mostly was brought about the end of the samurai. I'm having a great day, even with the sky tree and everything. The experience I had today has been so amazing so far. Literally, I like it quite a lot. What I had. Well, yes, I had a great day because of the sky tree that you've seen.
in the Samurai Museum that taught a little bit of history. It's fun to learn and learn about the beautiful samurai and ninjas, even though he would say samurais were better. I kind of agree. Samurais were the one that was kind of like ruling Japan back then, but it was kind of shut down for tourists because of them. But samurais agreed with the American man that came and saved the Japan tourists to come again. And that's when it ended, but I bet samurais had a good life. And the movie called Shogun, so you can learn about it. Samurais were fun to look at, and they did many training talents. Thank you, samurais. I was interested of that. You know, good to learn something new. It's better than something really old.
See if we can get a cab.
I mean, of course that is old, but old history. I was like fully my first time going to the museum, so I'm glad I did that. Well, thank you for explaining everything and letting us take a photo and holding the swords and souvenir. It's been a grateful day, Tokyo. Well, this is gonna be another vlog in Tokyo because that was a long clip. You guys want another part, right? Well, yes. Well, so we're gonna go. Yes. It's been 2 years since we went to the Dad. It's been 2 years since we went to the clock tower, so we're gonna go, and you guys didn't see it because I didn't show everything on YouTube yet. I'm the beginner. I'm gonna show you the old one and the new one, and it's gonna be a little clock live happening. So wait for that vlog to come up. And right now we were stopping at Mr. Donut. And eat anything there, just water.
Yes.
Only water. And we're gonna take the taxi. So yeah, remember guys, take care. Bye. Peace out.